This song is Praise Ye the Lord the Almighty. It's arranged by Ted Smith and it's based on a traditional melody. Um, and it comes out of the Concert Hymn Transcriptions for Piano book by Ted Smith. There's just 3 songs in here. So, this is the 3rd song. And when I look this up in my Then Sings My Soul Keepsake Edition 300 of the World's Greatest Hymn Stories, which it has the hymn music on one side and it tells you information about it on the other. This is written by, put together, compiled by Robert J. Morgan. But in here it says, this one tells you who wrote it. Joachim Neander and Strassland Gessenbuch. If I'm pronouncing it right, I don't know. But I will maybe read out of this. My phone keeps running out of memory. Maybe fortunately for viewers or whatever. Here's the song anyway. Oh, and this song has like, starts out with chimes. Like replicating chime sounds. And then there's a lot of rounds in here. Like, you used to sing little songs in round form when you were kids and stuff. But it has like a lot of Bach contrapuntal themes that were music instead of like the 3 against 2 rhythm combinations were kind of difficult, like patting your stomach and rubbing your head or vice versa. This has melodies going on, multiple melodies going on at the same time against each other, sort of, and the runs are kind of, when it gets to the run parts, it's kind of very Bachish in style. So here we go. get through that. So this one must have been written in 16. Glasses. Weird. Sometimes you gotta have your glasses on to see. Sometimes you have to have your glasses off to see. Getting old. Blech. Okay. Anyway, 1680. And here, Job 38:4 is the verse it has that goes with this. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Oh, there we go. Tell me if you have understanding. So this hymn was written by Joachim Neander, born in 1650, whose father, grandfather, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather, all Joachim Neanders, had been preachers of the gospel. But as a student, Joachim was wild and rebellious. At 20, he joined a group of students who descended on St. Martin's Church in Bremen to ridicule and scoff the worshippers. But the sermon that day by Reverend Theodore Undereich arrested him and led to his conversion. Wow, a few years later, he was the assistant preacher at that very church. Joachim often took long walks near his home in Hochadal, Germany. Probably didn't pronounce that right, but they were worship walks, and he frequently composed hymns as he strolled, singing them to the Lord. He was the first hymn writer for the Calvinist branch of Protestantism. When he was 30, the year he died when he was 30. He wrote this while battling tuberculosis. Wow. Praise ye the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. O my soul, praise him, for he is thy health and salvation. Wow. I don't know if I want here. Yeah, I guess I still got time on my phone here. One of Joachim's favorite walking spots was a beautiful gorge a few miles from Dusseldorf. The Dussel River flowed through the valley, and Joachim Neander so loved this spot that it eventually was named for him, Neander Valley. The old German word for this valley was Tal, T-A-L, or T-H-A-L with a silent H. 200 years later, Herr von Beckensdorf owned the valley, which was a source for his limestone used to manufacture cement. In 1856, miners discovered caves which contained human bones. Beckensdorf took the bones to a local science teacher who speculated they belonged to the one who died in the flood. But when William King, an Irish professor of anatomy, saw the bones, he claimed they were proof of evolution's famous missing link. Other Neanderthal fossils were found, and for many years they were used to prove Darwin's theory of evolution. Today we know the Neanderthal was fully human, an extinct people group of great strength. But as one expert put it, when Joachim Neander walked in this beautiful valley so many years ago, he could never know that hundreds of years later his name would become world famous, not only for his hymns celebrating creation, but for a concept that he would have totally rejected: human evolution. Now, this one was pretty interesting, I thought. So there you have it.